Hey folks, Nick Culbertson here. It's been a while. Today I'm going to show you how to get started making an instrument app for iOS using AudioKit. For this example, I'm using AudioKit 5, so if anything changes, I'll be sure to let you know down in the description or the pinned comment. So, let's get started. Alright, so first the basics. If you want to make an iOS app, you need a Mac and Apple's app for making apps, Xcode. Next, head over to GitHub and download the AudioKit Cookbook application, which is full of bite-sized examples of how to use AudioKit. We'll be downloading from the Develop branch because it's the one that includes the example recipe for loading and playing EXS files. In the future, this will probably be rolled into the main branch, but for now, switch over to Develop and download the zip. Open up the Cookbook project in Xcode, and on the left-hand side, you'll see the AudioKit packages. There are actually more AudioKit packages out there, but these are the ones used in the Cookbook. To see these examples in action, select the simulator and run the application. If you want to run the application on a real device, you'll need to set up an Apple developer account, but I'm not going to go over that in this video. This is how the Cookbook will look running on your device, and the example we want to look at is Instrument EXS. Here we have an AudioKit pre-built keyboard asset that is controlling a MIDI sampler instrument, and here's how it sounds. Back in our project, if we navigate to the recipes folder, you'll see the instrument EXS file. I contributed this recipe to the cookbook to demonstrate the most bare bones example of loading an instrument in AudioKit. In the script, we're creating an audio engine instance and feeding it a MIDI sampler instrument. That MIDI sampler instrument is then played using the keyboard delegate methods for note on and note off. Using the MIDI sampler, which works in conjunction with AppleSampler, you can create instruments from EXS files created using the sampler in Logic, AUPreset files created using the AUSampler and GarageBand, SoundFont2 files, or an instrument made entirely from audio files. If you right-click the Load EXS 24 line and select Jump to Definition, it'll take you to AudioKit's AppleSampler, where you can see the methods for loading files in the various formats. If you drill down even a layer lower, you'll see where these methods tie directly to AV Foundation's AV Audio Unit Sampler. Groovy. In another video, I'll show how to create EXS files and AUPresets using Logic and GarageBand. There are some gotchas there, so hopefully I can give you some tips that'll get you headed down the right track. Here are the script variations you'll need if you want to load an instrument using EXS, AUPreset, sound fonts, or audio files. The AUPreset helper method is brand new, so if it doesn't show up, then go to File, Packages, Update to the latest package version, and this will ensure that you're using the latest AudioKit package. Loading audio files is best used for one-shot sounds like a drum kit. You can use one audio file pitch shifted for the entire keyboard, or use an array of sounds. Take a look at the drums recipe in the cookbook for a good example of how to use multiple audio files to create an instrument. It is important to note that when creating an instrument using audio files, the note's file name contains the characters for mapping that note to the keyboard. For example, a sample named bass_drum_C1.wave will be triggered when playing the MIDI note for C1. Another way to make instruments in AudioKit using SFZ files is the sampler from the Done AudioKit package. Done AudioKit also includes a synth example, which may be a good option if you're looking at making a polyphonic synthesizer. I believe AudioKit Pro uses this sampler for many of their own applications, so it's definitely a good option to consider if AppleSampler doesn't fit your needs. So hopefully this clears up some of the paths you can take for creating an instrument with AudioKit. In future videos, I'll show some of the next step things you would do, like how to add effects. So now you know how to get started making instruments with AudioKit. And that's it. Thanks for watching the video, folks. Be sure to like and subscribe and let me know in the comments what kind of instrument apps you're working on. Also, if you'd like to see more of this AudioKit content on the channel, be sure to let me know and I'll put it on the channel, by golly. Thanks for watching and I'll see you all next time. Yeah.